Dear friends, welcome to this week's edition of the Inspired Parsha. This week we have the incredible privilege to read through Parshas Haazinu. And like every Parsha in the Torah, there's so many beautiful, rich Torah ideas, especially in the Hasidic world. But I just want to focus on one pasuk, one verse. This is the opening pasuk, the opening verse in the Parsha. This is in Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 1, a famous pasuk, a famous verse. Haazinu hashamayim v'adabera v'sishma haaretz imrei fi. Give ear, listen, O heavens, and I will speak, and let the earth hear the words of my mouth. What is this? What is the deeper idea behind this pasuk, this verse? Usually we think of heaven and earth as two separate realms. There's heaven above, there's earth below. This verse seems to be combining the two, and somehow, what's the deeper meaning behind the verse? So, the Sfas Emes gives a more simple interpretation, and I want to share a more inspiring, more beautiful interpretation too. The Sfas Emes says that heaven and earth, of course, is what a Jew is. A Jew is part heaven, part earth, right? There's our spiritual side, our neshama, that's always yearning for a higher purpose, a higher self. That's the give ear, O heavens. It's listening to what heaven wants from us. And then, of course, the earth is our body here in this world. Our earth is hearing the words of my mouth, the physical existence that we have, which of course includes also physical actions too, such as doing mitzvos, but even some of the more mundane things. Judaism is all about a fusion of the body and the soul, right? That's of course what Shabbos is. Shabbos is that we're enhancing our body, but we're elevating it to a higher purpose, to enhance our spiritual selves. That's Judaism. It's a fusion of the body and the soul. So that's the connection of heaven and earth in this pasuk. It's a verse. It's combining the two of them together. But I want to share with you another idea that inspires me even more. This is an idea from the great tzaddik Rav Avram Yitzchak HaKohen Kook. Rav Kook says something beautiful. Rav Kook says that earth is referring to the practical here and now, right? Our bodies, what we're doing in the here and now. What we do day to day, our actions, our thoughts, our relationships, things like that. But what's heaven? Eyes also have to always be on heaven. What's heaven? Our ideal self. What we're striving for, what our vision, what our dreams are for the future, for our future. We're here on this earth, but we're also always looking towards heaven, looking towards how high we can grow as people, how high we can grow to reach our ideal self. And he says this is true not only on a personal level, but on a national level as well. Cook always talked about the power of Eretz Yisrael, the power of Jews returning back home. There's the here and now, there's doing things to help the Jewish people on a very practical level. But there's also, of course, looking at our vision for the future, of wanting what's best for the Jewish people, yearning for redemption, yearning for Geula. This is the way the Jew lives. His feet are planted here in this earth, the practical self, but he's always looking and yearning towards the future, looking to reach his greater self, again, both on a personal and a practical level as well, and a spiritual level. So I want to end off with a bracha, a blessing. We're about to have the beautiful, spiritually rich holiday of Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur is a day of doing deep introspection. What did I do over this past year? What did I do wrong? What did I do right? What can I do better? It's also looking towards the future as well. How can I make this coming year so much better? How can I reach my ideal self? So I want to wish everyone a bracha. For those of you who are hearing this message before Yom Kippur, to have an inspiring, meaningful davening, a meaningful prayer. And for those who are listening to this before Shabbos, to take this message to heart and really not just only look how we did this past year, but also look towards the future, towards our ideal self, how much more we can accomplish over this coming year. And the Mirz Hashem, God willing, we will fulfill this vision over the coming year. Wishing everyone here a meaningful and inspiring Yom Kippur and a wonderful, meaningful Shabbos as well.